One of the most necessary and important cues I like to give my clients is how to maintain or achieve a neutral spine. What a neutral spine is pretty much just a vertical, nice and straight spine. So the spine attaches from the top of your neck to the base of your butt. Okay, it does have some kind of slight arch to it, naturally. Sometimes people have an excessive lumbar extension, meaning they have a crazy curve at the lower back area. Sometimes people have a curve in the upper back, just like this. We want to try to avoid any of those curves when we're lifting weights. The cues that I like to give are chest up, shoulders back, and if the person needs to, poking the butt out a little bit. Like I said, sometimes people might already have that excessive arch and they don't need that cue. So sometimes they might need the cue of tucking the butt under and keeping the chest up and shoulders back to help achieve a neutral spine. Now the reason for this is because our vertebrae, our spine bones, are stacked on top of each other. Let's say that my fists are vertebrae. All right, so we have one vertebrae stacked on another, and in between each vertebrae, there are these little fluid-filled discs that allow us to have compressive forces, and it cushions that. Now, let's say we have vertically stacked or a nice neutral spine, and we have some kind of force on our back, such as a barbell, or maybe we're picking something off the floor. That's going to be evenly distributed. That weight, it will be evenly distributed throughout that nice vertical spine, as opposed to a flex spine. Now when we have a flex spine, all right, you have forces going down. So let's say it's curved like this. You have forces going down this way, and then you increase the chance of slipping a disc, where now that you have that flex spine, something can pop out this way. We want to avoid that at all costs. What that looks like on a person picking something up, which is way too common now, is people pick things up with the shoulders forward, the back rounded out, and then they pull through their back. Now that just looks ugly. I hope it looks ugly because that's the purpose of the demonstration. We don't want to pick things up like this. All right, so we got those cues that I gave you. Let's go over it again. All right, so let's say I'm standing in front of this weight that I want to pick up. This goes for anything like laundry baskets or just anything you're picking up. We got the chest up, shoulders back. Butt might need to be tucked under or arched a little bit, and the head is up just like this. Think about tucking the chin in just a little bit, so that way you're not picking something up like this. All right, so chest up, shoulders back. Tuck the butt in if you need to, or arch it, chin tucked in. Now we're gonna bend at the hips and try to maintain that neutral spine, which, believe it or not, is pretty tough for some people. And then we're gonna go down, pick it up just like this, then right back down. So this would mimic a deadlift. This could also mimic a squat. All right, so I have a nice neutral spine, bar is on my back, and then I'm squatting. So notice how hopefully I have a neutral spine right now. This also goes for any kind of rowing motion. So if I'm bending over and I need to pull something with my arms, I need to have that neutral spine. I don't want to pull like this. I want to pull like this. That also goes for motions that are like overhead presses. So I want to stay nice and straight when I'm pressing overhead, and I don't want to arch too far back when I press. Those are the cues for a neutral spine. Study it. It is a tough thing to achieve for a lot of people because they don't have the proper either mobility, flexibility, or maybe they just don't know how to contract their upper back muscles to help with that chest up cue. Take your time, learn it.